Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and start my first little speed painting here. I'm going to go ahead and kind of let you guys know what we're using palette-wise. We're going to be doing this pair of shoes. You can see I've already sketched it out and I've already transferred it. So my goal is to be able to paint this entire painting in about 30 minutes. It's something I'm getting kind of new at and I'm getting pretty good at. I just have to remember to prioritize and minimize my palette. So we'll start off with a little bit of what we're running with here, a little bit of titanium white. Titanium buff, which is unbleached titanium. Ultramarine violet, I'll use that for the shadows in the red. Teensy little bit of ivory black, I'll use that sparingly. Alizarin crimson, oh boy, am I going to catch it for that one. Alizarin, a little bit of crimson for the shoes, and some Payne's gray. There we go, Payne's gray, and you'll notice I use Gamblin 1980 solvent-free oil paint. We use safflower oil, and we use solvent-free fluid. See, the thing is I am a high school art teacher, and I have to find a paint that I can use without using a bunch of noxious chemicals that create crazy fumes. I also have my own kids, and I have a dog. So yeah, this stuff works great. Does everything I need oil paint to do, and you know, without the toxicity, I guess. So with that said, I'm going to fire up my timer here because I want to keep true to my 30 minutes. I have my paint arranged on a palette. This will become a big old mess. And of course, unlike Bob Ross, you won't be able to see my palette too much. It's going to be kind of next to me. But I'll show you whenever I mix colors. I'll pull it back over. Got a few brushes here. I've got a not going to give you specific sizes because that's not super important. One this big. And then I'm just going to run with 2 more brushes, 3 more brushes here. A little various sizes. You know, it's a lot of flat brushes. That's just because whenever I paint quickly, flat brushes seem to be the way to go. If you look at my previous videos, I show you how to build the background I'm using. And I show you how to transfer the shoes, the image of the shoes, onto this. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with a little bit of shadow action in the background to kind of define some of that. I'm going to go ahead and use a larger brush. Oh, by the way, I also have a roll of paper towels. I'm very specific about my paper towels. So one thing I'm brand specific on, and that is I use Viva paper towels. Of course, some of the other stuff's brand specific too, just by nature of it. So I'll go ahead and get started here. Fluid on the brush. I'm going to start off with some of this background stuff. Using Payne's gray to start off with. Oh, it's time to start the timer. Where are you? And we will hit go. There we go. Alright. Go ahead and start the timer. And you'll notice I'm going to come in here with some of these shadows for the background first. And then I'm going to ease up on the background painting it. I'm going to take a break from painting it for the simple reason that it's not about the background, it's about the shoes. But I'm going to create a little bit of a sense of space here. Let me see off the toe, we kind of come like this. And if you have any problems with my painting technique, that is fine and dandy. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. And we'll see how the finished product looks in a little while. I'll clean some gray off of you in a little bit, big brush. You're my friend, big brush. Just so you guys know, at some point there might be a phone ringing, there might be someone talking. Like I said, we are in my house. Now, life happens when you're in your house. It simply does. So what I'm doing here is I'm just going to, in a few spots, kind of work in. See, there we go, that's for the edge of that shoe. Edge of the heel right there. I haven't painted with this particular kind of brush before, so it's kind of new to me, but it is making a fantastic edge. Now, one thing I have to remind myself of constantly whenever I'm painting like this is that we are speed painting. which means I cannot get too hard-edged like I'm trying to do, because I only have 30 minutes to paint this whole entire painting. At least that's what we're going for here. And I have a timer on it, so we'll see if I can't make it. Alright, so with that said and done, right here, like so, we're going to rough in some of this background. That's one of the reasons why we just go right. I'll highlight here. That is all about. All right. Let me see that shoelace. We'll paint that in there in just a minute. Now, part of what defining the background does here, it's good. Painting the background, it helps us also kind of define the shoes. So we have this nice highlight here where this fabric kind of folded. It's kind of fun actually. So just so you guys know, for those of you that are joining me and those of you that are getting outside of your box doing this, I got news for you. I'm outside of my box too. It's not something I normally do, but it's something I've been wanting to do and something I told myself I would do, so I'm taking a whack at it, and I feel like that's how you should live life in some senses, you know? If you feel like you should try something, and you have the ways and means to do it, and the only thing preventing you from doing what you think you should do is laziness, or whatever, then you kind of need to get off your couch and go do some stuff. Live a little. So, nothing wrong with that. Alright, be your authentic self. Paint this in real quick. The whole point of the background is more to establish a setting. It's not really the main course, so to speak. How are we doing on time here? Are you going to show me? And I don't care about all that. I want to see how much time we have. There we go. Boom. That is not the one we were working with. Where's the other timer? Oh wow. Okay, apparently we did 3 hours. So we're 5 minutes into this painting. Alright, let me delete 30 minutes. Boom, 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 and we'll start that one. There we go. Alright, much better. Actually, reset it. We'll go back to 25. Sorry everybody, it's my first time doing this. There we go, 25 minutes. Alright, that's fair. Okay. Not that it really matters. It's not a contest. It is just a painting. And that's something you got to keep in mind. Is that, you know, when you guys paint this, you paint along with me, your painting's going to look very different from mine. And it should. Because it's yours. And it's not mine. And that's the way art should be. Your thing should look a little bit different. Don't try to do every single thing I'm doing. Then it won't be your thing. So, there's nothing wrong with having your own thing. I'm a big fan of people being their authentic selves, whatever that may mean. As long as it's not hate-mongery. Don't be a hate-monger. There are enough of those out there today. There we go. Quick little sketching in at the background. There we go. Blend all this together a little bit. Darkness there. I'm using Payne's Gray, by the way, for the darkness. I'm not actually using black. And it's just a choice I've made. I've decided a while back to kind of minimize the amount of black I use. Now when I do the edges of the shoes here, I'm going to do those with black because they're indeed very dark. But for right now, that's where I'm going with this. So, alright, let me light this up. Maybe light over here. And blend this a little. Blend this. There we go. That's kind of cool. Alright. Now we're getting somewhere. Like that. Here like so, up like so. Keep in mind this is speed painting. I have done other paintings. I've taken a long time to paint and everything was clear and precise, and for me this is kind of just letting go. There we go. Now I'm beginning to understand why older, wiser painters than me have begun their paintings with unbleached titanium for the background. There we go. So, one thing I'm trying to do here is create a sense of space. I'm going to give myself, come on now, ooh, about a minute left, and then I got to start really hitting the shoes. There we go. The rest of this I'll hit in just a minute with, alright.
Yes. Okay.
There we go. Just going to define the space of the shoe. I don't know why I choose to do these little cross strokes in the background. I always think they're kind of cool. I'll come back to that later. We'll hit all that with a big brush. Go gray down there, a little bit of that. Follow this shoelace over here. Ooh, there we go. And I'll follow this shoelace a little like this. Whole idea here is kind of define negative space before we start painting. The rest of it will fall in line. It's not flat looking. And there we go. Why do I make that noise? I don't know. Alright, we're going to hold there. How much time do we waste doing that? A little longer than I wanted to, but that's okay. I have 18 minutes. Let's see what we can do with 18 minutes. 18 minutes of speed painting. Alright, so we go here. Start off with the shadows, which I'm using ultraviolet purple for. Hit it with the burgundy. Or the crimson, pardon me. Now, in here there's a bunch of little detail work which I'm going to get to later. I am going to kind of remember where it is, but right now it is not super important as we are painting quickly. So here we go. I do not like how that looked. Back to purple. And sometimes we do things and we change our minds about them when we paint. And you know, there was a point in time where I would get really, you know, I would totally change that up quite a bit. Work on a little bit more and really work the piece pretty hard, but we're trying not to do that sort of thing right now. Alright, so we go, look at that. And a little bit of this here like so. I'll come in. Let me see this. Right here. A little bit of unbleached titanium. Just want to highlight right here. And then it kind of goes like this. And there's one that kind of comes like that. There we go. Kind of think about the roundness of the shoe when I do my brush strokes. You notice that they all follow kind of where stuff is. There we go. That looks pretty good. This, as I come up here, needs to be more red, like that. Might as well make this a little more red, and this comes down like that. We'll add a little bit of swat of something there in a minute. And this right here is actually a highlight over here, like right in here. So, like that, more of that, that. It kind of goes like that. And then it kind of comes over here like this. And kind of over here a little. There we go. Alright. Wipe my brush off. It's got a bunch of light on it. And we're going to go like this. And we're going to go like that. And then we're going to go, how we do all the time here? 15 minutes. Alright, let's see if we can't get this whole shoe done super fast. We're moving pretty good. Pretty good clip. Alright, we're going up. And then where this shoe crosses over here. Very dark in here. And that, right there's this where the heel begins. Yes. Okay. Kind of defining my dark spots. There we go. That. Come in all under here with some ultramarine violet. There we go. A little shadow created by that shoe. Down like that, all the way till we get to right there. It's kind of freeing, really. And the other thing I have to keep in mind when I'm doing this is I can't overthink stuff. I just simply do not have time. Go like this. Don't worry, shoelaces. We will come back for you in a minute. That looks about right. There we go. Yeah, it's cool. Alright, got that one. Quick shoelace here. Once again, I don't know why my sound effects are necessary. I didn't even realize I made them until just now. Notice I'm single. I just also realized I have single brushed this whole thing. And that is just because it's what you do when you speed paint. Single brush the whole thing. Little highlights in here. I'm gonna try bleach titanium for the highlight. I'm gonna come down like this. Top up there like so. And then we kind of go like this. And then right in there. And then down there like that. And real quick. A little bit on the bottom. A little shadow action. And I also just realized there is another there we go. Okay, with the shadow down the bottom. And we need to draw in little circle things. Not laces. There we go. How are we doing on time? 11 minutes, not too bad. Alright, I'm gonna clean the brush. I'm gonna hit the middle part of this other shoe. Shoe real quick. Just painting blobs of paint. That is the chosen look for speed painting. Simple blobs of paint. Notice I'm not freaking out over here about a little shadow action. That's because we actually have a little shadow over here. There we go. Not bad. This little bit of line in here kind of finds this wingtip looking bit, little dots in here. Call that part done. We'll highlight. There we go. Cool. Alright. Get this whiteness right in here. Oh, clean that off. I clean them off from brushes. I'm dipping them in safflower oil and then I'm wiping them with a paper towel. There we go. There, and we got that. Okay, do this. See how much of this we can paint super fast. Notice as this painting has gone on, I've got a little more, I don't know how to put it, just a little more comfortable painting quickly. So go here, like that. And it's like I said before, it's like prioritizing. You just gotta learn what to do and what to let go. And in this case, it's almost like I'm just getting a loaded paintbrush and I'm just sketching away. So these lines a little thicker than they need to be. Yeah, probably. That's alright. You know what you could do is you could paint it and then you could tidy it up later. That's really what you need to do. If you are anal retentive in any way, shape, or form, I'm going to suggest not watching me paint. Because I am not anal retentive. I have done that in the past. I've made a lot of paintings that are very precise. What you guys are looking at here is you're really, to be honest with you, looking at me making peace with my wife's Zulu habit. Because she likes shoes. I like the shoes that she buys. So I've made peace with that. Another way I'm making peace is by painting these really cool shoes that she buys. Take on down there. We need this right over here. Mix a little bit of this bleached titanium with some red. Make like a pink highlight tone. Make a couple shoelaces like that. The key to these shoelaces is actually right down here. There's a little highlight. My brushes have come. There we go. That works. Look at that. Let me get this in there. Alright, now we're going to work on this part. And go like this. Which time are we looking at here? 5 minutes. Alright, no problem. Here on this occasion, we're kind of working around the outside. Some of this gets on there. This kind of grayish color, that is okay. So we come up here like this and over like that. And right over here is this. Have a little touch of highlights right there like that. Let's brush off a touch. And there's this gonna be red, nice red. A wonderful crimson color. Over here like so. Get that happening like that. A bit of purple. How we doing on time? 3 minutes. Oh yeah, we'll be all right. That needs to be brighter white. That's all right. We'll go like this first. here and get all of this. And kind of define that look, and a little bit like this, define that. Some dots. There. Alright, nice little blendy there. Oh yeah, that's killer. And we get a little bit of this, like that, and a little down like that. Awesomeness. Alright, now it's time for a straight black edge of the shoe. Now I'll let you guys know also, so I'm not only some sort of network program or anything. It's my own deal. If I go a little past 30 minutes, that is okay by me. It should be okay by you too. Because we're all here to learn to paint, right? Yeah. Alright, so a lot of shoes. Let me throw some highlights on that real quick. Go to something gray. I'll throw one right over here. And a little bit like that. And that's extra dark right now. And go over here like this. On that. Paint that heel right there. There we go. Oh yeah. Darken that one. I should have done that before I did the lace. I don't know why I did that way, but you know what? It's my thing. I can do it how I want. I ain't look at how much time I have because I know it's pretty close. Hey, there we go. All right. Look at that. 30-minute shoes. Not too bad. Let's take this one like this. Gotcha. All right. So I'm going to keep painting for a little bit. And I'm not going to paint too much more. But I got to be honest with y'all. For my first 30-minute speed painting attempt, I am actually quite okay with this. It's not too bad. Cool. Alright. So, tidy a few things up now. That's the gist of it right there. There you go. I'd say that looks pretty cool. I must say, it looks pretty cool. So, a little of this down here like that. There we go. And tidy up. Just mainly just bring some confidence to these lines. There we go, like that. All right. Go ahead and wrap up the background here.